You know, I'd get out there. If I didn't have no money, I'd go panhandle just so I could have that medicine with alcohol to help me cope with that day. You don't have a job. Nobody wants to hire you because of your lifestyle, where you're living. You're going to get what you want to get. 5 years ago, Christmas Eve, I sat there next to this tree with all my gear right there and everything, had a sign sitting in front of me that says, "Homeless man needs help. Anything appreciated. God bless. Thank you." And that's the day I made like almost 600 bucks. I'd probably say about 4 hours.
And it's natural to want to help people who are displaying that kind of a message. Oftentimes it will cause safety issues because they're using small medians in these main intersections. It's a safety issue for them as a pedestrian walking in so much traffic, and it's a safety issue for people driving their cars. People who are genuinely struggling with homelessness, they need assistance. But on a regular basis, what I see are people who are just out there looking for the funds to support other habits that they have.
What money a lot of people do panhandle for is three things: drugs, alcohol, tobacco.
As a community member wanting to help, you can contribute to these larger organizations who are designed to help homeless people.
Our mission is to address homeless-related issues and reduce our homeless population by getting them into permanent or transitional housing. Our day-to-day operations is to work with the providers that are already out there helping the homeless and go out and get the homeless connected with those providers and help them get off the streets and turn their life around. So our perspective is a little bit different. We're going to walk in there, I'm going to see Fred urinating in public or drinking in public, and I'm going to say, "Hey, instead of going to jail today, how about I take you and go to a place for inpatient treatment for substance abuse?" And he gets to choose that because I can't force him to do that. Officer Nate Sweetall come and had a talk with me, and he gave me an opportunity to want to make a change because he seen something good in me. Now I've started the process of addressing the real issues of his homeless problem and not compounding it, making it worse with tickets or fines and putting him in jail. He's just going to get released, and what's he going to do? He's going to go back to the same park, he's going to go panhandle again and start the process over. We got to break that cycle and get him into the real help that he needs to change his life around. When they have cash, instead of going through those charitable organizations to get things like housing and food, they can use that cash to support their addictions, which actually perpetuates the problem that they're in. I think it's great that citizens want to help the homeless. That speaks volumes about our community. But there's good ways to help out, and there's ways that hurt and can enable people and make their problem even worse. And we want citizens to help. We want people to give. We want them to give in the right way. And there's a lot of agencies that you can help. That way you know your money's going towards helping the homeless in the right way and not hurting them.
My best recommendation would be to maybe provide some money to these organizations as opposed to the homeless person, because the HOT team and these other organizations that they work with know best how to provide it to the person to make them successful. And I've never had nobody that cared for me the way Nate did. Things started falling into place. I started getting a lot of odd jobs. I was making good money and I saved a lot of money. 3.5 years sober. I own 2 trucks, I own a car, I own a Harley. I got my own house, 2 big pull-behind barbecue pits, you know, to be able to go out and have fun with at the lake. Yeah, life's good.